Comment. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Saturday morning special. Today I have Wendie with me from Wendie's Wacky Warehouse. Angela was doing an in-person event today, so she couldn't be here with me. And Wendie was lovely enough to step in for her. So we're just going to hang out for a minute and let the notice go out and see if we can get some people in here. Good morning. Hey, Claudia.
Hi, Claudia. Good morning. I love Colorado. I spent some time there for a month a few years back.
Where did you visit?
We were in Denver. My other half was looking for a job there. And going to Colorado is where I discovered, believe it or not, my favorite restaurant. Give me a Waffle House any day.
Oh my God. I was so happy when I got here and there was a Waffle House, because there's none in southern Texas in San Antonio. And I'm from Ohio originally, and there's Waffle Houses everywhere. I actually worked as a waitress in one for a couple of years, and I enjoyed it.
There are no Waffle Houses in Oregon. The nearest one is either Denver, Colorado, or I believe there's one in Phoenix, Arizona. And when we went to Denver, we went to Colorado, I discovered where the Waffle Houses were closest to me, and I ate at Waffle House at least once a day. For like the first 2 weeks, I was eating there like 2 and 3 times a day, and I fell in love.
Yeah. It's the first place I went and ate, I think, after we got here, when I found one. And then I only got to go there a couple of times, and they shut down all last year to remodel. So I just went by there this week and they're reopened, but I didn't get a chance to stop. I'm going.
It was fun.
Don't know why. Yeah. Don't know why Waffle House gets me, but I love it.
I actually bought one of their cups and brought it home with me. I have a Waffle House mug in my cupboard. I almost used it today, but it wasn't big enough for my coffee.
Oh my gosh. That's too fun. See who all has joined us. We have Rebecca and Helen. Hello, Helen. Good morning.
Hi,
hello, Joyce.
Oh. Making sure my breathing still works. I took my Sudafed when I went to bed last night. I took it when I woke up this morning. So we should be okay. Oh.
Let's see, we got 8 people with us.
Lady Elaine. A few new people to me. Hello.
Good morning, Lady Elaine. Let's see. Oh, you got some Bubble Boy, Claudia. That's awesome. I keep thinking I need to do that. I need a good box supplier is what I need. So I'll go to Walmart when I'm in desperate need, but those boxes are such poor quality. They make me fun.
If you don't mind wrapping in paper, personally, I haven't found any in a while. I bought a roll of brown paper so I can wrap my boxes, but it's not in brown paper bags, because brown paper bags weigh more, so they add more to the weight. And then liquor boxes are the strongest boxes out there. You can go to a liquor store and get a nice liquor store box. They're really good for packing in, and they come with dividers if you need them. But you definitely have to wrap them in paper before you ship them.
Oh yeah, because of the Oh, because I could use the poly bags then. I could just cover it in a poly bag.
Yep.
Good idea. And there are liquor stores everywhere over here.
Not a problem. Yeah, that was the other thing I remember that Denver
liquor store.
Hi, everyone. So I think there's a few people in here that I don't know. So I'm Wendie with Wendie's Wacky Warehouse. I shipped out of Oregon. I do my best to do my invoicing during the week and not on the weekends because I know it's a computer and I know it's supposed to be there, but I don't trust the shipping to stay the same. If I do my invoicing and get my pirate ship information on a Saturday morning, to have it still be the price on Monday. And my post office is very finicky about when you print your shipping label and when you ship your package. So
okay.
issues there. Yeah, I've had some run-ins with my
Man, I'm lucky, man. I've got a good post office, and my shipping doesn't tend to change because I like to ship on Monday mornings, so I invoice over the weekend too. But I've been pretty good. The price hasn't adjusted or anything, so I'm happy with that. And since I've been doing a little extra sales here and there, and now I have a second day on Thursday where I ship. So Mondays and Thursdays.
Nice.
I do ask if you buy anything, please get me your information within 24 hours. If you can do it while the sale is going, that would be even better. If you buy something and I haven't heard from you, or you don't pay the invoice in 48 hours, I cancel the sale and the item goes back into inventory. I've had to do that with one item this week that'll be going back into inventory, but otherwise, people have been really good. So, okay. Are you ready to get going? I'm going to pop you up first.
Okay. Sounds good.
And
all right. So,
there you go.
Let's start with a planter. Spring is here. The sun is shining in my windows. I'm being blinded. So let's start with a planter. I believe it's Royal Copley. I can't quite remember exactly, but it is the Ram's Head planter.
Oh, dang,
and he's in good shape. He there's his bottom. He's not marked, of course, but he's got that standard. The company was very standard with the bottoms. He's in really good shape. He's kind of got a little. It's not. They're not chips in the. I don't think they're not chips in the glaze. You'll have to excuse me. It's still morning and brain hasn't quite kicked in yet. Just looks, normal wear and tear. Oh, and he's praising. He's got some praising happening.
He's beautiful. I love the colors on him. I like the airbrushed job. Yeah.
Yeah. They did a really good job.
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Stacy. Sorry.
No, not a problem. So I'm going to offer him up, and he's going to start at $9.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested, at $9 for the Ram's Head planter. Ooh, I see Helen. See if there's any other interest in that. Give it a second. I didn't prepare myself today, so I'll be taking notes during the show so that I can actually write down what I'm doing. Oh, we all have those kind of nights,
Mm-hmm.
Do you normally do one or two at a time?
Two, please.
Not
Just give us a little bit of space in between.
exactly. And I don't see any other. Oh, there's Margaret at 12. I guess lag is real.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a couple of seconds, a few minutes. We'll figure the next one out. Okay, Helen's out, so we've got Margaret for 12. And so I'll do a.
You saw the out before I did, so my lag is real.
I have I set my tablet up on the side so that I can, and it tends to keep up better than, but it works. So I'll go going once. I'm thinking if I'm counting or what I'm doing. Give it a couple of seconds. Going twice. And sold to Margaret for $12.
Nice.
I hope that didn't take too long.
No, I think you gave it plenty of time.
Perfect. And Margaret, I believe I have your information. So we should be good for there. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much, Margaret. I really appreciate it. I've actually got a tub next to me with some of these items I've had packed in it for a bit, and it's really nice to be able to pull those out and get them to some good, happy homes in this beautiful season where people will enjoy them the most.
Nice.
Okay. Next, I have a set of salt and pepper shakers, and they're really
wow.
Those
are simple. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got salt and we've got pepper, and they do have two different amounts of holes on them. Not your standard 3 and 5, but 5 and more, 6 and more, and yeah, counting's not going to work today. They've got the cute little. I'm not sure if this is Art Deco. I think they might be kind of a deco-y style.
Definitely mid-century shape. I love those. Yeah.
They don't have their corks. But if you are in desperate, actually, I can, before I get them out to you, before I even put them away, if you order them, I can reach right over here onto my side table, and I believe I have corks. So I will include 2 brand new corks that will fit their holes, and then you can trim them to size. So, salt and pepper shaker, and let's start it at $5 for the pair. Offer up. So, $5. We're starting at $5. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Peg. Ah! Every time I bump this little table, we go on the roller coaster ride.
Those look like they're the size of the stovetop. So the ones you keep on your stove when you're cooking, so you know.
Yeah, they are definitely nice. One second. I got it. Measure. Well, okay. It's actually a ruler for measuring font size, but it still works. So it stands. They stand about 3.5 inches tall. And from little wing to little wing, they're look to be about 4 inches across. So yeah, just nice little hand size.
Yeah, I like them.
And if I don't see any interest at $5, then we'll call these number.
Good morning, Shelley.
Number 40. And if you see them on the playback, they'll be $5. Number 40. And that's my tip.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and swap us.
Perfect.
And I'm going to start with something fun this morning because this reminded me of Helen.
Oh, how cute.
It's a little clay pottery nurse.
Oh.
Let's see. Let me do the magic hands. Magic hands. There we go. Focus. Nice. She is starting at $5. She's in great condition. She has that rustic folk art look to her, which I love. She's so cute. I love her the little head wrap and her little apron. Or pinafore, I guess it would be, in honor of Miss Helen and her nursiness. Not that I'm not a nurse too, but I don't work as a nurse anymore. But she is starting at $5 if anyone is interested in her. She is, and I didn't get out my measuring stuff. She is this big. So that's what we're going with this morning.
Oh, she's just adorable.
Yeah. So if there's no interest in her on the playback, let her in, $5. I'm going to go ahead and set her to the side. And then I have an item that I had listed when I was on Helen's vintage Golden Girls, and it sold, but they never followed through with the sale, so it's back on in my inventory. This is a compact. It's a sizable compact. It is made in West Germany. The one side has a mirror. The other side is blank. And I think you can put a picture or something in there if you like and display it. It does have a upside down. The glare in here today is real. Come on. Thank you, Miss Helen.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it has beautiful, I guess I would call it a courting scene. It's just a very social, like everybody's together, being entertained, enjoying themselves. It is the same on both panels. And I like it has that nice snap to it. It's starting at $6 if you're interested in the compact. I'll give it a moment to see if there's any interest. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull you back over.
Okay. All right. So let's see. My brain's just kind of bouncing. So I found a mug. It's going to need a bath. They always need a bath, and I'm just not very good at bathing mugs. But I have an addiction to owls, and I have no more mug space. So, oh, what's that? Yep, that's a little dirty spot right there. Yep, just little dirty spots. Nothing chippy, scratchy. Okay. So we have
That's pretty.
a mug full of owls. This is not a small mug. This is a big mug. I'm
Who
a
ran-
I'm a woman with big hands, and
No, I
and
like a sizable coffee cup or teacup or
yeah,
whatever. I like
this
a,
is the one
yeah.
I'm using today in comparison. So yeah, it's a I would say that's a good 24 ounces. That's at least two
Yeah.
coffee. I mean, it's at least because this is a
Good
five and a
morning.
half inch tall mug. This is like 5 inches, 5 inches tall, 5 inches tall.
I like the colors on it too.
Yes, they're great. And the handle's got a nice decoration. I like it when the handle's got a nice decoration to go with it as well. It really brings things together, and it's easy to
Mhm.
spot in a cupboard full of other mugs. So anyway, if there's any interest, I'm going to start the owl mug at $7. If anyone is interested in the owl mug, gotta write when I'm doing when I'm down, or I will forget. It's people aren't. Lots of people say I might forget. Oh, hello, Mr. L. Page. So we've got Mr. L. Page for 7. But yeah, giant, giant. Put my, look, I can put my, you can clean the bottom of this mug without ever having to worry about getting your hand stuck in it. It is huge.
That's nice. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. All right. We'll wait and see if we have any other interest. Um, yeah, I've got a lot of owl stuff. I do hope to start pulling out a little more all the time. I do keep buying owl stuff. I
Me
just have
too.
to be selective about what I get to keep. So
If
you
we
guys
get enough of them together, we could get together and have an all owl sale.
got
I think that might be fun.
that would be really fun.
When you're doing clusters of stuff like that, a static sale is good for that. So you can just do a static sale of all owls. I've been
Yeah.
thinking of stuff.
I need to do more static sales.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, my getting that done, I know it doesn't take as much effort. I mean,
Mhm.
there is some research if you want to research, and I do sometimes, but I tend to find things that are really good deal or I've had forever. So I really like to pass on as good a deals as I can. And
Yeah.
I'm yeah. Oh, Rebecca, you too. Awesome. Um, I started doing miniature stuff, and at Julia Perfecting Pearls, I
Mhm.
found the teeniest, tiniest little pewter owl she was selling, and I
Mhm.
got it from her, and it's just the most adorable thing. It's in one of my little I have little cabinet things with all those little shelfie doos, and
Mhm.
I don't have enough wall space since it's not my place to hang them all. But the one I've got hanging, which is actually that one over my shoulder.
I see it.
I Wow, that's not going to work at all. It has that one in it, and I had a little stump I could put it on, and so I have a little pewter owl sitting on a little stump.
That's cute.
When you've got to downsize, go smaller. If everything's smaller, it takes up less space.
It's very
Not the best way to think about it, but it does work. All right, I don't see any other interest in the mug, so it looks like it's going to Mr. L. Page. I have not sold to you before, sir. If you please note my email right here at the bottom, and please note that Wendy's spelled with an IE, and send your information off to me. I will get this ready to go to you. Calypso Cat's address. I don't believe I do. I don't believe I do. I might be able to get it. So let me you email me and we'll chat and I'll see if I can find her info. That's the best way. There we go. All right. So, and I'll make notes on that in a minute. So that one we'll put over here so I know what I'm doing because we're not going to get lost today, says Wendie. Easter's coming. And I have a quilted Easter egg.
That's cute.
Or is Easter come and gone already?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, good. Hi, Brooch.
Good morning, Brooch.
One of those little quilted pieces. It doesn't have a label on the bottom. I really don't know who made it. It stands like 3.5 inches tall, maybe 3 to 3.5 inches tall. It's got some great little designs on it. So, and the way the tucks are made, I was surprised. Okay, come on, camera. Focus. You usually like to focus. Where's my face? Make it go away. So it's not going to focus for me today. I don't have magic hands. So the egg, and it's going to be $3 starting, offer up. So $3 for the quilted. Oh, it's not metal. I can't tell if it's solid. It's solid. It's all the way solid. And I can't tell if it's resin or a ceramic because it hasn't chipped at all.
If there's no hole in it, it's probably resin.
Yeah, because
ceramic
the clay and the ceramic needs a space to breathe for the air to escape so that it doesn't explode in the kiln.
Yeah. But I don't mind good quality resin. I think good quality resin is also worthwhile. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot. It almost, except for the artist's style, reminds me of the weight of reminds me how a Jim Shore resin piece would be, not one of those wooden pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's a high quality resin, and it's probably a maker somewhere around the Jim Shore-ish quality line, just because it doesn't. It's balanced. When you set it down, it doesn't go anywhere. It's not like it's some cheap piece of resin.
Right.
So anyway, $3 for the quilted egg. Wow. Brains. If anyone's interested, and we'll give that actually, if anyone's interested, we'll see it type up. And if not for the replay, it will be number 3. So the egg for $3 will be number 3.
Keep it simple.
Exactly. All righty. And that's my 2.
All right. There you go. So I've showed this a couple of times before, but I just think it hasn't found the right buyer yet. So I'm going to keep trying with it because it's gorgeous. It is a shallow bowl. It is fused glass. This is an artist piece. It is not signed. I wish it was signed. It is fantastic. This is all textured, and it's these beautiful blue flowers for spring.
That's beautiful.
A size piece. It does look good. Mhm. There it is. Displayed on a stand. Let's see if it'll
Have you
hold
checked
here.
it to see if it glows under a black light?
I have not. Ooh, had not. No.
You just might have a glowy bowl there. Glass does amazing things.
Yeah, and it depends on if they used a recycled glass. It might have some. Let me see. Huh. Some of the lighter blue parts. Let me see. You
Ooh,
see that?
I do. Yeah.
These lighter. This seems to catch a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe there's some part of the recycled glass in there that might be older and is. I have all the light in the room on those, so I think it's washing everything out. A little bit of the green glass here seems to have a little bit, but I won't go full out and say it just lights up. But it is. I am starting this at 20 for anyone who is interested, because it is a really beautiful artistic piece. It's got nice weight to it. And I love the time it took for them to make these flowers. They're gorgeous. I just think it's a really nice quality piece.
It is. It's beautiful.
So, if anyone is interested in the fused glass, unsigned fused glass, it is going to be 20, letter P. All right. And I will set that aside. And to go with it, I have this paperweight.
Oh, wow.
And these were bought separately at two separate places. I just think they have sort of a nice theme together. They look good together.
Very good together. Very, very good.
And I noticed that when I'm out sourcing, I will pick up something and then the sort of same thing will pull me again and again, or something that like trends together or matches. This is an unsigned paperweight. It's got a nice polished bottom. It's nice sized. It has these beautiful blue flowers, same as diffused glass. And I'm starting the paperweight at $8 if anyone is interested. I think that would be beautiful in the window, catching the light. But that is $8, letter G, if anyone is interested in the paperweight. Okay.
Wow. I thought about that before.
All right. And I don't see any interest in that this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and pull you back over. All right, Miss Wendie.
That was G. You said?
Oh, yes.
Looks
Oh,
like
thank you, Yippee.
yay, Yippie's gonna come in.
Okay, I'm going to give it a couple minutes and see if there's a minute or so and see if there's any other interest.
Not a problem.
Let me pull you back for just a sec.
Oh, go right ahead. I'm
Just a
sitting here
moment.
flipping this stuff anyway. Barely know what I'm doing.
I'm going to do a slow countdown, and if no one else is interested, it'll go to Yippee. So 15, 14. Oh, no problem, Lady Elaine. The owl cup did already sell to Mr. L. Page.
Mr. L. Page.
Yeah. Anyway, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the little paperweight, I'm calling it sold to Miss Yippee-I-O. All right, I got you, ma'am. Thank you. Let me.
Right.
There you go. Oh my gosh, my cats are rampaging. So if a cat just flies over this way, you'll know.
Oh, yeah, I had cats for a while. Unfortunately, I have too much of a mess and was not able to care for them properly. So I found them some good new homes. And their last update, they were all doing very, very well. So
That's good. Oh, you have a sneezing fit.
oh no, bless
Cat
you.
people are so cute.
All righty, let's start with I can't keep you, my dear friend. All righty. I have an elephant teapot in celadon green with his happy little person writing on top. There are no chips or breaks or cracks or scratches or anything like that. I just absolutely loved him, but I have a lot of teapots, and unfortunately, this is one I need to part with. I'm hoping someone would love to give my elephant and rider a new home to enjoy. They're really fun and adorable, and so I'm gonna start this for 12.
That celadon is beautiful.
It is one of, I had a bamboo, a cup with some bamboo on the outside of it, but it just wasn't the same shade of green. And
Yeah.
this celadon green in this one is just, it's
Good morning, Michelle.
vibrant. It has all those things you want in a celadon. You can see the distinctions and the shading, and it just, it has that happy little green glow from within, and not all celadon has that.
That's true.
So $12 if anyone to start, if anybody's interested in the elephant teapot, elephant and rider teapot. And if I don't see anything here, then it will be for those watching in the replay. It will be number 39. Oh, yippee! I see you for 12. Give it a couple of seconds and see if anybody else comes along, a couple of minute or so. And if not, then, well, yeah. Let me write this down, at least, what I'm doing here. There we go. Oh, Michelle digging in the garden. I'm supposed to be doing things like that, you know, pulling the weeds. But sometimes the sunshine just is too bright.
Oh, I miss my garden. I miss it so much.
I don't mind having my garden in pots. I don't necessarily need, yeah.
All I want to do is
wildflowers.
Tomatoes and whatever else. Mostly tomatoes. The store bought just is so, it's like sad disappointment.
My mother, and when my grandmother was alive and still living here, they have a great tomato location, and they started doing the upside downs and realized how well it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And they started as soon as they fell apart. My mother took a 5-gallon bucket, drilled a hole in the bottom, and they made their own out of 5-gallon buckets. And they would hang a 5-gallon bucket off the front of the house, and they would have tomatoes to the ground all year round. It felt like.
I love that.
All right, I don't see any other interests, so yippee. The teapot is yours for $12. And I don't have your information. So if you could please make sure you email it to me and note Wendy spelled with an IE. I would greatly appreciate it. And we'll get this to you. I'm so happy. She's found a new home. Hope you enjoy her just as much as I did. Alrighty, that's item number 1, isn't it? I'm losing track of my brain already.
It's okay.
So we'll go item number 2. We'll start at $5. It's a flower frog.
I haven't found any metal ones yet. I found a couple of glass, but not the metal.
I find both all over the place. So this is just this is just a little, it's a small one, and it is 1 3/4 of an inch across, the diameter. So it's gonna stay. Thank you, Mr. Elpage. Yeah, 10 and, oh wow, actually 10. Let's see. So here's our inches along here, and we'll just set that right at the top so you can see it's just
almost a 2. It's almost.
Yeah, it's 2 slivers from a 2. It's over a 3. Is that their 3/4 mark?
Oh, you got Margaret interested?
It's over the 3/4. Excellent. Thank you, Margaret. Let's see if we see anything else. So that's that. Yeah, you never know what I'm going to find to measure with. I buy all sorts of crazy stuff. So yeah, this is actually for measuring. What's the word? I want to say pica is the measurement for font size. Font size. So this would be like for somebody who worked in the newspaper business and had to, okay, we need which text here and how much space should we leave? And I never know what I'm going to find. All right. Write it down. If I don't see any other interest here in just a few moments. Call it for Margaret. So, yeah, we'll say sold to Margaret. I don't see any other interest. So, Margaret, for $5, thank you. And actually, I don't know if you'll need, no, he's for a planter. You could put flowers in him too, and I think this would fit in the bottom of Mr. Ram's head you got if you so desired. I've seen people put like hot glue on the base of it to give it a, and let it dry and just kind of flatten it, and not to glue it down, but to protect whatever you're placing the metal flower frog in. So if you don't have a flower to protect it with, you can always put like some hot glue on this. And then that will make sure your metal doesn't damage the bottom of your pot.
That is a really good tip, Wendy. That's cool. I never thought of that.
No problem.
And that was your 2, correct?
That was my 2. Thank you again, Margaret.
All right. I have more glass. I have another paperweight. I call this the little strawberry paperweight because it's got like this little smushed blob of strawberry in there.
Oh, that's cute.
Looks like strawberry jam. It is really pretty. There we go, camera.
You and Jen with your magic fingers. Jenny.
It's the camera. The camera is good quality. It's a little guy. I mean, relatively. It is 2.5 inches across, and about 1.5 inches tall. And I do love that little strawberry swirl that's going on in there.
There's just so much. It's so pretty.
And I'm asking 5 to start. So if anybody is interested in the little strawberry paperweight, it is $5. It's in really good condition. Oh, there is a doink, but it's hard to tell because it looked right here. There's no missing glass. It's not cracked when you run your finger over it. It doesn't feel like anything, but somebody definitely right. See, it blends in with the little white under that part, so you can't even. There we go. Magic camera is not being magic today. Focus.
Looks like you've got Yippee for 5.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh. All right. Let's give it a minute. And go. I'm going to do a slow countdown. Go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. If you're interested, you need to go 6 or higher. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. To Miss Yippee-I-O. Thank you, ma'am. So I have a lot of glass today, or quite a bit anyway. Is that schmutz in there? Schmutz. Actually, I want to do those on the next round. So I'm going to do this little cluster. I have 2 little birds.
So tiny.
Simple little birds. A couple of them. They are in good condition. But to go with my little birds, I also have, so you get 2 little, and then this little guy who has the best face, if I can get him to pull up. There we go. And he's just dorky looking, really.
Oh, wow.
Big old cat. Oh my gosh, that's great, Michelle. I didn't think of that. He's got 2 little back feet or back legs that are just sitting there, and then his front feet. His ears are intact. His little mustache. And his story.
We were meant to do this today. Trust me. You just wait.
I'm starting this little cluster at 6 if you're interested. So you get a little weird cat stalking a couple of birds. You see how tall he is. Little pickle cat. That's awesome. He is just under 3 inches. I found him at a flea market with some of my other glass birds that I've picked up. Not these 2. These 2 were in a grab bag with some other stuff. So starting at 6, you get 2 cute little birds and a really weird little pickle cat.
I love it.
If anyone is interested, he can be stalking the birds on your shelf right now.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Yeah.
love the fact that you have the birds and the cat together because they do. They look like they belong together, in my opinion.
Well, my cats get up in the window, and there are magpies. They have a lot of magpies here. And they see the magpies, and they just sit there and chuff in the window like, oh my God, they want to eat the magpies. And the
Yeah.
magpies love messing with cats. So they'll be out the window just like,
You can't get me.
oh man. So starting at 6, if anyone is interested. If not, I'll go ahead and move along to Miss Wendie.
Well, since you brought Little Glass Cat,
Uh-oh.
I thought maybe somebody would be interested in a buddy for Glass Cat because I have, but instead of stalking birds, mine's fishing. He has a fish on his pole. I have a black cat with a white tail, white ears, and this little blue fish on the end of his fishing pole. And I was going to ask $3 for the little cat. If anyone's interested, I start him at 3. Now, mind you, the little black cat with the little white spots, he's cute. But if you decide the black cat's not for you, then we have quite literally the opposite. We have a white cat with a black tail and black spots and black ears. And he's caught himself. Get your fishing pole up in the right direction. Got yourself a little black and white fish.
That's cute.
So for $3, starting, if anyone's interested, whoever, I guess, gets the highest bid or wants can have choice or both. So we'll.
Yeah, the little fish bobbing around on the. That's nice.
I know. I'm like, oh, and you brought the little cats with the birds. I'm like, well, we can have cats with birds and we can have cats with fish. So I see Yippee at 3.
My gosh, my lag. I don't see anything yet. There we go. I'm going to have to pull it up on my phone so I can.
Oh, no, that's why they had that going down. It doesn't fit in the box right unless it's kind of pointing down. The metal is adjustable, which is nice for your little fishing rod. And they come in a little box, and they're all wrapped in their little bubble wrap. So each one has its little box.
My connection on my phone is not any better today, so. Oh, that's nice to have a little case. That's good.
Yeah, I managed to get them that way, which I don't know if I would have bought them if they didn't come with the box, just because of how clumsy I am. Sometimes it surprises me that I even get things home in one piece. All right, I'm not seeing any other interest, so we'll do a quick or a slow or a quick, slow,
Quick.
slow.
Just now.
We'll do a little waltz around the shop, and we'll go Yippee for 3. So, which one were you interested in? See.
I mean, I would take both, just.
you would like both. All righty. Black and white. So that will be $6 for both of them. Thank you, Yippee. Excellent. All right. And then we're going to bring little dude back. I found him a while ago. I've shown him once before. I think we figured out when I showed him the last time, he had a little hole at the top of his head. We thought that might have been for a hat he wore at some point because you can see the color difference. He looks like he's meant to hold toothpicks. You can use him for a little assemblage. He could be standing next to he could be Santa. You put a little Santa hat on him. He could be standing next to a chimney. Give him a little cloth bag. Make a happy little assemblage. He does stand up, just not on my hand because I'm not level.
Or you could just stick an air plant in him.
Exactly. He's made in Japan. If we're going to get that, let's see, magic hand. Phone camera, not as good.
Get down. Get down. Hang on. I'm going to mute my.
All right. So made in Japan. He's a cute little guy. I'm going to start him at $4. If anyone's interested in in the little dude. So yeah, from Japan, he's definitely vintage. I mean, you can't make that up. It looks like they did some airbrush for the painting on him and his outfit, which is just highlighted everything. So cute. I see Mr. L. Page for $4.
Ooh, and Lady Elaine.
So the next bid, Lady Elaine, would need to be $5. If you're interested in him for $5. Oh, you're out. I see. So, I guess I could tell you how tall he is. Yeah, brains. I mentioned that coffee. Still isn't working yet. So he is 3 inches, just a smidge over 3 inches tall. And he is 2 3/4 inches across. So from elbow to behave. So, all right. If I don't see any other interest, then we'll do a quick, slow countdown for Mr. L. Page. 10, 9, 8. Love his nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Mr. L. Page for $4. Thank you so much, sir. And that's my 2.
Right. Go ahead. Okay. So this is my next guy.
Oh, Wendy lady. Yeah, I'm Wendy lady. Oh, he's so cute.
He is cute. I told you I find things in trends, right? So I have him
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to go ahead and show both my next two together. So they're each $8. This one has the wonky face, but he also has the Bullacante. And then this guy just has the giant eyes.
Oh, they are so cute.
So they're $8 each. The big-eyed guy is letter E. Oh, Rebecca T for 8. Okay. And my little Bullacante guy. They are big-eyed guy. He is 3.5 inches.
So
I love, like they oversized the heck out of those eyes. That is so cute. He does have a little scuff mark on the back of his head. Just barely can see it. See the little scuffing right there.
Maybe
Just
I
a small.
can see it, but don't trust my eyeballs. Hello, Chicago lady.
He sits great. H is the Bullacante. So he's the one with the bubbles. And he has the really wonky, the long nose, the long beak. So E for the clear one, H for the Bullacante. And they both have like a little bit of a long beak, but this guy's longer. So, okay, so you want E. E is the clear one. Miss Rebecca T. H is the right. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to do a countdown from 10 for this owl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Rebecca. I'm not sure if you have bought from me before, Miss Rebecca. If you could please, right here, send me your information. The Thrifty, or the Thrifty's with the Y, but the Hippie is an IE. And there is a 70 in there. Okay. And my little Bullacante owl, if anyone is interested in him, he is also starting at 8. Thank you, ma'am. He does have a made in. Oh, my cats are fighting. Sorry. If that's coming through the speakers, I apologize. But he's made in Taiwan. He has a made in Taiwan. And there we go. He's also, from his tallest ear to the base, he's 4 inches. So he's a little bit taller than the other one. Cat fighting.
I thought it was a dog. I thought you had a little dog in the background barking at the cat.
My male cat is quiet, but my female cat, every time he's just being a little rough with her, she's very vocal about it. She complains a lot. She's trying to put him in his place, but he doesn't care. and it's just about 3 inches across at the widest. Give that a moment. And I'm not seeing any interest in the little Bullicante one, so I'm going to go ahead and pull you back over.
All righty. All right, we're back.
Yes.
So, yes, I'm a huge Peter Pan fan. I actually have a Tinkerbell tattoo, so yeah. Yes, Mr. O'Page, I'm quite familiar. It's my favorite. Okay,
And
so
you be a Peter Pan fan, Wendie?
I don't spell it the same. Believe it or not, my parents spelled my name with an I-E because they wanted to name me after my mother's mother. Her name is Gwendolyn, and Wendie with a Y is a derivative of Gwendolyn. And they thought that if they spelled it with an I-E, my dad's parents wouldn't catch on.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, we're going to name you after one side of the family, but we're going to try and hide it from the other side of the family.
Oh. I like that. That's cute.
All right. So let's start with the dude I have in my hand. I have a hand-painted wooden duck letter opener.
Oh, okay.
He's cute. He's got a couple spots. I don't think any of that's paint loss. Those are all little white specks that are meant to be in the coloring of Mr. Bird. And I'll start him for $2. So he's got a really nice paint job. Really beautiful little duck letter opener for those people who collect ducks or know those who do. So we'll go start him at $2 for the duck envelope opener. I may have to just make a lot with him and some other things, but he popped out of the container I was working in, so I thought, why not? We'll see if anybody has any interest in him. And he's got some beautiful markings. So if anybody's seeing him on the replay and interested, he is number 2 for $2. Doo-doo. Alrighty. Oh. Peg, sorry, at the same time, I don't know if you heard the splat, but evidently the thing that holds the little toopy doopy on the back of my phone decided to fall off. That was unexpected.
No, my brother-in-law collects ducks, so I'm like, and he likes keeping them at his office, so I thought a leather opener would be really cute for him.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll write this down real quick. All right. That over here. And then we'll go on to the second item. And the second item, this is Lennox, made in the USA. Lennox. Come on, focus. A little less me. A little more. Camera's going to be grouchy today. It doesn't want to focus on the phone. Here we go. Lennox. It's a small leaf-covered vase. Got some great detail with all of the, you've got the leaf here and then the up leaf. And then you've got another one with the little peak on it. And it just comes up so nicely. And a gold trimmed rim. And we'll go $4. And it stands 4.5 inches tall. So 4.5 inches tall. for the Lennox gold trimmed small vase.
That's pretty. That's really simple and elegant. I like that.
It is. It'll go with all seasons, all flowers. It doesn't matter what you've got. Yeah. And for me, there's all sorts of other little goodies to do as well with one like this. Oh, Lady Elaine, thank you. I see you for 4. See if there's any other interest. So yeah, start writing it down. Sorry, I have dogs in my neighborhood going crazy. I don't have any pets myself anymore, but it seems like they're all over my neighborhood and they just go crazy.
I just have crazy cats and one very quiet little dog.
I have enough troubles taking care of myself. I have someone help take care of me, my other half, and then I've got a 15-year-old boy, and I realized that more than that is just too much for me. It's nice that I'm starting to discover some of my limits and not overtaxing myself, because it's a really bad habit. All right, so we'll do a quick countdown if I don't see any other interest here. So we'll go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sold to Lady Elaine. So I don't believe I have any information. We've got my email right here. And just remember, Wendie is spelled with an IE on Wendie's Wacky Warehouse. And I will get this ready for you. Thank you so much. Oh no, Joyce, paint meltdown? We shouldn't melt down over paint. Paint's for fun. Thank you so much. I'll have to check all my emails. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you so much.
That was your 2, correct?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Oh man, I love that everybody is sending their information today right away. It's so nice.
It's wonderful. I've had some good luck with people recently getting me their information, so I really appreciate it.
Okay, I have a little bit of jewelry this morning, just a couple pieces. I'm new to jewelry selling, so I don't want to just dip my toe in and see. Now this is a little hobbyist piece, and it's a brooch, and it's a little painted ceramic.
Ooh.
Feel the ceramic here, but it's a little
it's like a little Pueblo house.
Yeah, a little Pueblo style house, and you got the beautiful cloud. There's the little ladder detail on so it's kind of like a painted enamel almost. You can feel the texture. You can feel that gold is embossed. Come on, focus with me. Don't look at my face. Look at the pen. Come on, camera.
I play a lot of video games, and believe it or not, it reminds me of one of the houses in ESO, which is Elder Scrolls Online. So I think it's excellent for a multitude of people.
There we go. Crazy camera. But I thought it was just lovely, and it was so simple, and the colors pop. The little yellow with the window and the door, the green grass and the blue sky. I like how the jewel tones all pop in this. It is starting at $4 for whoever is interested, starting at $4. It is an inch and what is it? An inch and 3/8.
Looks like you have Joyce for 4.
Okay, Joyce. Okay, anybody else can go 5 or higher. I'm going to go ahead and start counting down though. Hello to people just joining us. Thank you for joining us. We're going to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Okay. And Joyce, you have bought from me before, and I have your information already, so thank you for that. Go ahead and set that aside. And then I have this necklace, which I was inspired to buy because I was a guest on Vintage Golden Girls with Helen. And it reminded me of the Golden Girls. It is 11 inches to the end of the pendant. It has the double chain there. And it is, I believe, brass. Hang on, let me show the back first. That way I can get the name in there. It is a Dawn Lynn piece. And this is brass, but the gold tone on this side is enamel. And then it has this beautiful blue, green, and purple swirl. My camera will not pick up the purple in this, but it runs across here. It just shows it as a darker blue for whatever reason. But it does have...
Wow.
Oh, I think the camera is meant to like get rid of red, so it doesn't pick up the red tone that causes that to look purple.
I understand.
I love that sort of pop art modern.
Yes. The shape and the flow is just very natural.
Yeah, somebody wanted to rework this and take the chain off and rework it as a pin. I think that would make a beautiful brooch too. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I love that, just that free flowing natural shape that they've given the metal that holds the beautiful swirl work.
Yeah, I love it. So if anyone is interested, sorry, I should have said this is starting at 10. If anyone is interested in the necklace, and it does have that vintage Golden Girls vibe to it. And who doesn't want a little Golden Girls in their life, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, see, starting at 10. And I'm not seeing any interest in that one.
Oh, I see Yippee. Give it just a second. It should pop up for you.
There we go. See, I'm behind. Thank you for catching that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do my countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. And that will be going to Yippee.
Joyce, as for the difference between a pin and a brooch, for me, when I think about it, the brooches usually have a longer back on it with the safety spinner. And when you talk about pins, I think more like hat pins that have the straight back that you just put the one thing, the little clappy on them.
Or that have like just the straight tie tack type of pin on them. Yeah.
That's how I think of them. But of course, also the way my brain works, I tend to confuse things and use words interchangeably, not necessarily where they belong. And I live in Oregon, and I believe, Peg, you're in Colorado right now, you said.
Yeah. I'm shipping from Colorado.
All righty. So I have a set from IKEA, and it's going to come in its box. And
oh, let me pull you over. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. And it's you did it too, right? Or did I?
Oh yeah, I did the pin and the brooch and the necklace. Yes,
that's right. So this is what the outside of the box looks like. And what these are is a set of 12, right? 3 times 4 is 12. Yay! Mm-hmm. This is what one individual one looks like. It's got this little slot. You put a tea light in here or create assemblages if you wish. These are from IKEA. And then you take the next one and you set it down on top of this and they hook together. And they all hook together in a line and they will move, so you can have like a serpentine shape, or you can put them in a circle and hook them all together. And it's just a great IKEA thing. And they just keep on going. Ta-da! Until I break them. No, I didn't. Yay, I didn't. Okay, let's put them back in the box before I tell you. I'm going to pull a Nikki. Drop something on every sale. All righty, so there they are. Before my blood pressure goes up, they are all in the box.
Those are neat. Those are neat.
And I'm asking $7 starting at $7 for the whole set in their box. And right like that, nice, tight, secure. They're not going anywhere. And so starting at $7 for the IKEA set of tea lights. So see if we got, let's see, write that down real quick. Do we have any interest? And if not, then we will, for future reference, when you play back the video, the IKEA for $7 is number 37.
Dang, now I feel like I need crafted cards. Those are so cute.
Well, I do have a set of flip cards for sale. So these are just A through Z. Ta-da-da. And I did put hole reinforcers on these. Now, the hole reinforcers are not your standard hole reinforcers. These are made out of cardstock. I punched these out with my hole reinforcer puncher, and then I glued them on front and back with some glue. So they should stay well. They're not your average gummy sticky that you're going to get at the store. And I'm asking $5 for a set, if that's reasonable, of letters for your sales. So if anybody's interested in the letters on the playback, they'll be number 1. So we'll call these letter flashcards. Letter cards. That's what I'll call them. Letter cards. Number 1, $5 if you're interested. And that's my 2.
Okay. Go here. I think I've only shown this guy once. He is the Namaji Pottery. And he is a beautiful orange swirl vase.
Oh, wow.
Which I have a thing for. I bought an orange Jeep Renegade, and ever since then, I like orange. Orange is everywhere now.
So
I'm so drawn to it. But as everyone knows,
that looks to me like all the different colors are coming from a different color of clay. They're not from a glaze or anything. Is it in the clay where the coloring is?
I believe so. That's not a glaze on top.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it
no,
might.
They have done something with it because it doesn't come through the inside. And I think if it was the clay itself, the inside would also have the swirl.
It might be an effect of raku firing.
Kind of, yeah, because this looks like a smoky part. I don't know the technique they use for the Namaji. It's supposed to be in the tradition of Native American pottery. It is not, Namaji is not Native American pottery, but it is in the tradition and the style of. So
it's gorgeous.
So I'm asking 12 to start. This is an offer. The inside is glazed, so you can use it as a flower pot. It will hold water. It's in really great condition. It's a little dusty in there. I haven't rinsed it out.
Nothing wrong with a little dust.
No, there's not. Let's see. It looks to be about 5.5 inches tall. And just about 4.25 across. But I love the color in that.
So pretty. On my table again. Earthquake.
No earthquakes.
I'm waiting.
Oregon's
not too far from California. We do have that Cascadia subduction zone going on.
So, letter A, if anyone is interested in the Namaji vase. I'm going to go ahead and set him aside. He might end up just staying with me if I can't ever get him sold, but that's fine. I try to buy things like.
I know the feeling. Yep.
And this beauty I have shown before, but I'm going to show him again because somebody's going to fall in love with him. And this is my German porcelain, because it is a very nice thin porcelain. You can see the light through it, but it's a nice quality porcelain. It has that 1940s style with the shape of the vase. To me, it has this beautiful airbrushed effect, and it's an ombre with this robin eggs blue going down to sort of a yellow green, a light color. It is only painted on the one side, but it is hand painted. And the initials on the bottom are TAB. Whoever TAB was did a beautiful job. And if you love parrots like I do, I can't own any because I have cats. But I love looking at parrots. I love birds. I've always loved birds. I think that's why I started watching Crazy Lamp Lady in the beginning, because she was so bird oriented, and I just, yeah.
Yeah. And they do have a parrot. I remember. I can't remember his name.
They have several birds now. But yeah, she's Drew has the one named Hagar, after Hagar. Yeah,
right.
yeah. But they have like 3 or 4 others too, I think. But he's the only one I can remember the name because of the Hagar pottery.
Yeah, I remember she does have a real love for Hagar as well.
Yeah, this is starting at 15. Sorry about that. I'm enjoying myself and not thinking about what I'm selling.
I've got to admit, after watching enough of her shows, I feel I have a really good. I can feel like I can spot Hagar, from 20 paces now.
Yeah. So this is starting at 15. It is 6 inches tall. I love the hand painting on here. Even the brush, even the background,
Mm-hmm.
is, that's all hand painted. So they did such a beautiful job, and I like the color of it. And I feel like the style of vase fits into any decor, because I am a weird amalgamation. I am as much into boho as I am like turn of the century craftsman and Art Nouveau and Deco and all of that. And I think all of that stuff should blend, and you should be able to use that in any decorating situation. What did I say across? He's just under 5 inches. So 6 inches tall and then 5 across.
Just
and is,
gorgeous.
like I said, such a good quality porcelain.
Okay, now that definitely sounds like a cat. She's mad.
Yeah, she is.
Well, young man, you're going to get your nose whacked.
He doesn't get the warning signs. He really doesn't with her, and she gets so mad at him. So, and he's outpaced her. She stayed little, and she's a full grown cat, and he's way bigger than her now. So she just gets so frustrated with him. All right, I believe that was mine too, and I'm gonna swap you back. Hey, Pippin.
All right, so let's do something a little different. I have a box. I promise you, there is not a net gear in here. But it's box Pavilion log.
Okay. Crafting that, yeah.
You can use them for crafting. You can add them to your kids' Lincoln logs or your grandkids' set, or add them to your set. I'm not exactly sure how many are in here. There's some of the greens. There's a few longs. There's some shorts. I got some roofing bits, and yeah. So there's another roofing piece, another one of the reds. So there's 3 or 4 red pieces, and there's some greens. And so I've got a box full of Lincoln logs that will come in the box, because we really need the Lincoln logs all over, unless we might be able to get them into a Ziploc baggie, one of those gallon ones, if there's an extra thing in the order. So if there's anybody interested, I'm going to sell the box of Lincoln logs for $5. We're starting at $5. We're starting at $5. So Lincoln Logs starting at $5 if anyone's interested. And write it down real quick.
Pippin. Come here. Hey.
Never know what kind of toys I'm going to come up with. I have a whole bunch of them. I got to have a toy sale still, but I haven't quite, gotten that far. We're just going to go with that answer. All right. I don't see any interest. So later on, if someone is interested in the box of Lincoln Logs, it will be number 35. $5, number 35. I don't have any alpha blocks yet, Joyce. I think I saw you on another sale mentioning you were looking for them. And I had like one letter I think I found. So I was waiting, but I will keep an eye out for you. I tend to find toys, and unfortunately I tend to buy toys.
I'll keep that in mind too, Joyce, because it'll stick with me. If I happen to see them out, I'll grab them.
All right, and then next, I have a clear glass creamer, and I don't know if you can see the teeth. Let me get one of these cards. Nope, that's not going to work either. Well, I am really doing poorly at this today. So there's some etching here. There's a little circle here. There's some lines. Very Art Deco. Some pretty little etching in here. There you go. That's catching most of the light on it. It comes around. It's got a beautiful handle. No chips on the lip or the edges. And it's a very nice little bottom. It's a little creamer for $3. A clear creamer for $3. I have no idea how old it may or may not be. Oh, there is just a tiny little, you can barely feel it. It's not scratchy, but there's a little bitty divot here in the handle, in the inside underneath. So $3 for the clear creamer.
It's pretty.
And we will call this, for anyone interested, number 4 on the replay. So number 4 is the clear creamer for $3. All right, and that's my 2. Oh, Vintage Uprising, Texas. Some of mine are vintage and some of them are not. And to tell you the honest truth, some of them I don't even know. Like I have this one little container. I found all these itty bitty little miniature Pokemon dudes. So but I didn't do Pokemon. I just thought they were teeny and tiny and teeny and tiny.
All right, I'm going to swap us around here. And I have starting at $8. Who knew? I can't see that. It's hand painted. It's Japan. I cannot read the maker. The font for the maker is there we go. See what I mean? Right above the China, there's this the maker's name, and I cannot puzzle that out. I can read the hand painting, I can read China, and I can read Japan. But whatever that
I wish I knew that.
W something maybe WEI. Don't know. Like it. Yeah, it's interesting, but it's this cute little cherry dish
Oh, that's adorable.
with the little hand painted cherries and the little bit of gold.
Yeah, the cherries look really natural with the shadowing they put, but they did an excellent job on the paint, on the hand painting.
Yeah, they did. And it's just a cute little dish. It is 5.5 square. Yep. It's a cute little shallow display dish. I just like the cherries on there. This is starting at 8 if anyone is interested in the little cherry dish. I like them a lot, and they're sweet.
It is. Well, thank you, Mr. L. Page. I've watched her show, but I haven't spent any time conversing with her yet. I love those cherries. I don't know why, but they are just like they make the
I feel like if anybody is still rocking that sort of pinup girl vibe, or loves that style of decor, that this would fit perfectly in there. Or if you're doing granny chic or any of those types, that this is a really cute accent piece to add. And I think it displays nicely. It's adorable.
It is.
Or you can just fill it full of cherries and eat cherries out of it.
Yeah.
That is starting at 8. Letter J, if anyone is watching on the replay. Can you hear the cats?
My cat, one of the reasons I had to find her a new home is I just couldn't get her fixed, and the meowing they do when they're in heat was so grinding.
Yeah. So her mom, I hadn't gotten her, obviously I hadn't gotten her mom fixed yet, which is how I ended up with her. But her mom was a little golden tortie calico, and these cats, they did not grow very big. They just stayed in like almost kitten size. She's a little delicate one, and her mom was too. And her mom, when she would go into heat, sounded like Marge Simpson's sisters. Like she smoked 5 packs a day. Meow, meow. Just had this low, deep, like meow.
Oh,
like, what's wrong with her?
And all of a sudden, I've never seen a cat in heat until this one. And the day my cat started doing that, I'm like, what happened to my cat? Did she eat something wrong? Do I need to call a vet? What's going on? She's doing that frog walk, they call it, where they get down on their haunches and they just kind of, and I'm like,
it's not fun to live through. But yeah, she had 2 kittens. And I rehomed her sister to my sister-in-law, and I kept her, and little Miss Tortoiseshell Calico went to live with one of my husband's friends, and they simply adore her and her little meow. They've gotten her fixed though, but she still has that deep meow.
mm-hmm.
So she's a character. I miss her though. I really do. I enjoyed the heck out of her. And I see what else do I have. Okay, so the cherry dish, I have these Franciscan dishes. I've showed these a couple of times. Hello, Crafty Kitty Vintage.
Hello, Crafty Kitty.
So they are Franciscan, and this is called Pebble Beach or Beach Pebble. And
The end.
I love this pattern. I like the glaze on the outside.
It looks like little 3-leaf clovers.
They do. I said I wish I'd found these before St. Patrick's Day because they would have made a good abstract St. Patrick's Day. But there is a pair of them. They are berry bowls. And I am asking 16 for the pair. There is, unfortunately, a little paint. There we go. Had my finger on it. Paint on this one. And then the bottom of this one has that right here. But they still display nicely. They are still usable bowls, and they're Franciscan, and they're not the. Sean really dug these. He thought I was asking too little for them, but I think with the little dits out of them, it's a fair price. And I keep saying if I don't sell them, that's fine. They can continue to live with me until they do sell, or unless they don't ever sell, and then I just have these cute little berry bowls. But I'm asking 16 for these. And I like that it's something different other than the desert rose or the Franciscan ivy or the apple pattern. These have a really mid-century minimalist style to them, and I really dig it. This goes really great in boho decor, craftsman, like a modern minimalist. I think these would look good in that too. There's so many different ways you can use these. They're beautiful, and they have the nice quality of Franciscan. So 16, if anyone is interested, they'll be letter F. And those are my two. So I'm gonna swoop you back over here. I think we're getting down to it.
Yeah. I've always got. Well, we're not going to discuss my insanity, but yeah, I think I've gone through most of what I pulled to the side. Of course, there's always a little spillover on my side.
I think we have another. Or no, this should be our final round, right? Are you on the last or?
Yeah, I think this was. These are our last two then. So we can do
I have my final. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So,
It
this
is in Colorado. Mm-hmm. It's really surprisingly nice out.
Yeah, it's gorgeous here. The sun is shining. It's going to be warm when I get outside. Let's see. It's enclosed, and he moved my thermometer.
Plus, I am a lady of a certain age, so tank tops are it's just what I'm living with these days.
Life gives us tank tops, and we accept them. Alrighty, so this is from 1974 Expo in Spokane, and this is the Washington State Pavilion. It's a little creamer from the Expo. It's not marked. It's only on the one side that it's decorated. It's nice on the inside. That's just a little dirt down in there. And it's not marked. I believe that's from its original label. I'm not positive. It was there when I got it, and I just haven't scrubbed it off. So, small, medium, Expo 74 Spokane picture, and we'll go $3. If you're interested, and it stands at the top, looks 4.5-ish, about 4.5 inches tall, and let's see, about 4 inches across, probably. So 4 inches across and about 4.5 inches tall. And what did I say? $3?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in the Expo creamer, it's going to be number 5, $3. That one. And then I have, these are earrings. There's 3 in the pack. I'm gonna open it up so I can pull them out. They are sterling. They're marked 925 on the label. And you've got a pair of cherry earrings with a little diamond for one of the cherries, and that's those 2. Then you have the pineapple earrings, which are a little, they got the green on the top, and they've got kind of a hexagon with little diamondies in it, diamond type chips, and a couple of pearl earrings. I don't think those are real pearls. I'm going to sell all 3 in the pack. We'll sell it for $4. You get 3 pair of earrings for $4. Just focus. I try and look over to see if it's focusing, and then it, won't focus. Ooh, come on, magic. You wanna. You wanna. You wanna. So we've got the cherries and the pineapple, and I'm sorry they're not focusing that well. So we'll so we'll do $4 for 3 pair of earrings, and if you and we'll call those, you see them in the playback. I can try not to rip the package too much. 36. So $4, number 36 for 3 pair of earrings. All righty. That's my last 2.
Okay.
Ta-da!
All right. I'm going to do my last 2. This is a more modern piece. It is made in Thailand. It is a coffee coaster made by Hughes and Brews, but the reason I picked it up,
oh, that's adorable.
And then it has the little 3D little chow dog on there. And he's just cute. So you can sit your drink glass on him on your desk. And I'm starting him at 5. But he's just a cute little, I had to go ahead and grab him. Yeah. I think he's got a little bit of age. You don't see the made in Taiwan stuff too often anymore. So I feel like he's kind of got that 80s vibe, maybe 90s. He is just under 4.5 inches across, and same. but he's not square.
Like Alice Freeman is interested at 5.
Oh, nice, Alice. Okay. And I believe, Miss Alice, you have bought from me before, so you should already be in my... And if anyone else is interested, you need to go 6 or higher. And I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown so I can get to my final piece. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Miss Alice. Thank you, ma'am. And then my final piece, I don't think I've ever shown this one before. I haven't done a preview on it. I believe it might be a hobbyist piece. It's from 1959. It is that classic 59 1950s ceramic.
Rococo Revival.
It is pink and gold.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see that 50s pink in there. And it's a feather, a big feather plume.
It's beautiful.
See? I thought it was a
love it.
shell at first, and I couldn't, like, that's all Google Lens will pick up is they keep showing me shells. And I'm like, this is not a shell. But it is signed, or it has some kind of mark, but I cannot make out the name. It looks like Keel Ann. And then there's the 59. You can see the 59 right there. But it is, yeah, it's that class. And I think because of the way this is made, you can actually hang this on the wall because it will hook.
That makes total sense.
It, or you can hang it on the wall, or put it in a plate holder, or just sit it on a table, and it all displays really well.
I know it's a feather shape, but Rococo means shells and something else. It just reminds me of Rococo when I studied
with that too. Oh, it would be beautiful in a bathroom, right?
Full of seashells. Yeah, just that gold.
Pretty soaps or Nautilus. Yes. But it's starting at 12. If anyone is interested in it, it's in great shape. I don't see any dings on it. There is just this like discoloration right here on the backside, but that doesn't feel like material loss or anything to me. I wouldn't call it a chip. It's like a scuff.
It's amazing.
It is really cool. I couldn't believe I found this. It is. I like the size of it. It is head sized.
It's perfect. It's just something about it just really, really is joyful.
Yeah, I love it. They did it. Whoever did it did a really great job on it. I love the glaze. They made it's a light touch with the pink. It just kind of settled into all the little grooves, and then it just is highlighted with that gold. It's just nicely done.
It really is. And sometimes I've taken the ceramic classes, getting those glazes to do what you want them to do like that all the time, or paints on a glaze. It doesn't always work as well as you would hope, and she's done a magnificent job.
Very true, Mr. L. Page. That's very true, Randy. That would look good with that. I think of the vintage bombshell and her sort of style. This would look neat with her stuff.
I don't think I've seen her yet. I will have to write that name down and look for her.
Her and Her name is Celine, and she was in partnership with, what is my girl? The other girl is very boho style, and they had a channel together, a joint channel that they did called The Recycled Life.
Yes. Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Celine is the Victorian fancy stuff. Yeah. And oh my goodness, why am I blanking out on the other? I
know exactly who you're talking about. They live here in Oregon, just north of where I'm at, by a few hours. Yeah. I haven't actually met either one of them, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, so that reminds me of Celine a little bit.
Don't work too hard on those chores, Joyce. Make sure you enjoy your day too.
So I don't see any interest in my feather. So that is my final piece of the day. It's letter I, if anyone is interested on the repeat. And I'm going to bring us back together here.
Yay!
There we go. And I'm going to, do you have anything coming up that you want to share?
I have been invited. I'm not positive on the Thursday. I have to confirm to Jody and Miss Pat's maker sale for supplies. So I will have many, many crafting supplies available. I do hope to be posting some new static sales. I haven't gotten to them yet. Or posting static sales. Posting videos is something I need to work towards. I really am trying to get my channel to where I can stream there. Once again, I'm still having problems with YouTube and StreamYard talking to each other as they should. Technology, me. What can I say? I tend to fry things. I get nervous. I get excited. And the next thing I know, my computer's not working for some reason.
Oh.
So, we go with the flow, and I really appreciate you and everyone who has me on. And so, yeah, keep watching for that. Watch my channel. I am trying to post on occasion. I've done one intro video and a haul video from where I'm normally out on Saturdays, which is a Spectrum's Art Creation craft. They sell crafting materials and paper things. Just anybody who watches. Sign up with them. They're really sweet, but I also realize I'm in an abundance of supplies, so we're gonna be doing some selling for a while. I really, really appreciate you having me on, and everyone who purchased and everyone who came and all the new people I've met today. It's been so wonderful.
Yeah, everybody give Wendie subscribe to her channel, give her a thumbs up, go over there and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything when she does get things going.
I do have Instagram, which is the Wendies without any apostrophes. I believe my YouTube channel does have the apostrophe at the end of, so it's Wendie, IE apostrophe S, Wacky Warehouse, in case you have any trouble finding it. It's me.
I also have Instagram. I believe it is Thrifty_Hippie. But I'm easy to find. If you enjoyed the sale today and you don't want to miss out on any others, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I am doing this every Saturday with Miss Angela from VOA.Quest1910. She had a live in-person event today that she was selling at, so Miss Wendie was lovely enough to come and hang out with me, which I like because I think we both have a little bit of a hippie thing happening,
My mother's never happy about it, but I'm very thrilled.
I think I am going to be on Claudia's Wednesday morning sale this coming week, the 13th. And we are doing a hippie themed flower power sale that morning on Miss Claudia's channel. And then this next coming Saturday, we will be on Angela's channel. So she'll be hosting for our next sale together. It'll be on her channel. So if you have not subscribed to Angela, please go check her out. It is voa.quest1910. She is smart. She's funny. She has great stuff. I just love her. I really love her.
So do I. I've enjoyed getting to know both of you so much, and I can't wait for more.
Thank you. I will be invoicing this weekend, and I hope to have everything ready to ship on Monday as long as invoices are paid and we're good to go. I think that is everything I needed to touch on, I believe. Thank you for coming in and sitting with us for the last couple of hours and watching. And even if you didn't buy anything, if you were just hanging out, I appreciate it. Just leave a thumbs up. Thank you for supporting us. That means the world to me. I really love that. So
it was a great chat conversation and just a wonderful, wonderful morning. Thank you.
All right, everyone. We'll see you. We'll see you in the next one.
See you next time, guys.
Stay thrifty, my friends. Bye.